have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our electoral that we are all alive.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and he's been my role model. If any president in Ghana that I want to beat his record is Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Wow. And if you give me 8 years, I'll beat his record.
Something, and you weren't happy with it.
Yeah, what is that?
And you were harsh back, I believe, to the person.
What is
Was
it?
it the subject of somebody suggesting that you had said something and you returned the comment?
Well, if you can be specific, because it has happened a couple of times.
It happened a couple of times. That's
it. If you tell me, I'll give you one example.
Yes.
With no malice. You see, Honorable Esiedun Ketia, I like him, I respect him. He's a very good friend until the incident that happened at Adom FM. I respected him. I'm giving you an example.
Please.
I was with him at the studio. When he was there before me, when I entered, I said, senior, because of you today, I can't fire. I was going to respond harshly to Mr. Rojo Metronunu for insulting President Kufuor. But all the same, I still have to defend. So I started talking, and I was also harsh. The same tone that Rojo used on President insulting him here and there, I reciprocated the same action. I repeat, I never insulted Honorable Esiedun Ketia. But what he said was that, in our camp proverb, that if you are taking your shower or bath and you leave your clothes outside, okay, and they come to tell you that a madman has come for your clothes, you don't come out of the bathroom naked to chase the madman
for your clothes.
For your clothes. So he's not going to do the program. Literally, he was saying that I'm a madman. Then I told him, well, you see, you are out there creating impression that I'm a madman. But when you are in dire need of help, you will come to a madman. You took money from me to go and pay your electricity bill. So give it back to me. I will prove to you that I'm a madman. I need my money. Case closed. But Ghanaians do not understand. They become stereotyped and they don't even read between the lines and the implications of that statement. But because I insisted that the guy should give me back his money, Kenneth Agyapong is a bad guy. But, what he said was serious. If he said Kenneth Agyapong is a madman,
What does it mean?
And I know that when you wanted to pay your electricity bill, you came to me, you borrowed the money. It wasn't a gift. You borrowed the money. And I lent you that money, $200. You never paid.
So you reveal that to punish him?
Of course. Not to punish him,
but to expose him.
To let him know who he is. Case closed.
Let's talk about Ghana, sir, and some of the challenges of development. What, to your mind, are some of the fundamental things, impeding our progress?
First of all, I think as individuals and citizens of this country, I believe every individual should dream big, think big, and do things big. Okay, the problem with Ghanaian entrepreneurs and Ghanaians for that matter is mediocrity. We think so small. We think, everything is impossible. We can do it. You see, when you are in a country and have people who do not believe in themselves, then you have a problem. So this is the first problem we are facing in this country. For us to take this country economically to a different level, we need to encourage Ghanaians to be themselves. Let them think that sky is the limit. I mean, come on, don't think that I can make it. I have a younger brother. I keep telling him, if it's $30 million, I can raise the funds by syndicating, to get these funds to do it. Then he opens his mouth. I said, listen, your beginning is even better than mine. I was in the village. You were in Kumasi, straight from Opokuwari to St. John's University. So come on, be yourself. If Kwame Japan from Asin Dompim says that he can syndicate $30 million to do a project, why can't you do it? You should have confidence. You see, we have a lot of products in this country that if we encourage them, there will be somebody. But a system where, let me give you a typical example. I have one of my daughters who was in Montessori at North Jolu here. I took her to US. They tested her and they just promoted this girl. When she went to the new class, she was still first. But the comment they made was that Girardin is a very brilliant girl, but too quiet. Can you encourage her to open up? But you see, in Ghana here, they would have written, Girardin is a brilliant girl and respectful.
That's the point. Your point, I see.
See,
yeah,
you get my point.
Yeah.
Instead of encouraging them to be forward, see things, differently, they'll say, they try to call them like snails. They go into their shells. And our society think people like that are the good ones. Americans, they indoctrinate them. An American probably will not even travel from New Jersey to New York City or Washington, D.C. But he feels America is the greatest country in the world. Ghanaians, we don't even have confidence in our own people. We don't even have confidence in our own products. When they see Ghana-made things, they don't want to buy.
Why? Why do you think that is the case, Ken?
Yeah, there are two things. Ghanaian entrepreneurs, some of them are also, I don't know how to put it. They do shoddy jobs.
Yeah.
I have 3 boo-boos that my wife bought for me. I went to Nigeria. Somebody was commending me, this is a linen. They put on different things. But the linen, they were admiring it. Meanwhile, in my pocket, my brother, it was a big hole. I had a big hole in there because they did not, knit it well or sew it well. You see, when you do this, you deter your own people from buying from you. So I believe instead of mass production, you come out with quality products that will build confidence in the consumers. And as time goes on, you increase your production. Okay, but Ghanaians, they want to make money today. And that's it. So they don't care the products that they are giving you. Typical example is, those traders going to China. My brother, I've been to China a couple of times. They have quality things there. But because they want to maximize profit, they come out with cheap products. You buy a spoon today. When the spoon is in your mouth, it breaks. Very cheap. You see, so when you have citizens thinking this way, then my brother, we have a problem. So I think for us to move this country, first of all, the system has been such that we have been made to believe that whatever we want to do on earth here, before we die, the assistance should come from government. We have to do away with that.
But we need support from foreign countries as well.
You see, it's a shame that as a nation, anytime we're going to do our budget, we have to rely on pledges from other countries before we move on. But if a whole government is asking for pledges from donor countries, how are you going to run your own economy? Because they might disappoint you somewhere along the lines. They are also basing their pledges on their budget and whatever taxes they're going to get over there. So I think if we really want to move this country, we have to take our destiny into our own hands.
We don't have the resources.
Yeah, we don't have the resources, but we got to start somewhere. We have resources in this country. We have resources in this country. Look, when we are moving, this morning I went to Pram Pram. I saw this vast land there. Guys are doing pepper and tomatoes. Ripe pepper, red, but they just left it. So I was asking the guy why. They don't want it or what? If I were them, I would be there every day to make sure, even when it's not ripe, and I think I can put it on the market, I'll just take it off.
What do you think of the oil discovery? Is this perhaps going to provide us with some resources as a country?
Oil discovery, my brother, if it's going to be like the gold we have in this country, then I think it's a misblessing.
What is that supposed to mean?
Misblessing in the sense that then we are even better off not even discovering this oil.
How can you say that?
I'm saying that because I want the government to negotiate well. We have gold in this country. Now we've sold everything to foreigners. I want the government to come. I challenge my own government. Let them come out and tell us openly if we are benefiting from gold in this country. And I will challenge them anytime, any day, that we are not benefiting from gold in this country. Look at the rate at which they are degrading our lands in this country. And Parliament, I should be ashamed of myself that I also voted 3%. 3%.
That's the royalty. You're referring to the royalty.
Yeah, 3% to government. I am ashamed of myself, but I'm confident talking about it because I criticized it. How can the whole 230 parliamentarians will sit there and approve that whatever Newmont is going to do in this country, Ghana government is going to make 3%?
Is that
Haba Strong Voice Network. So no be ma visa for ni so subscribe be subscribe. No wa shama for so enye biare. Afi so fa comment bra. Ye be kinkan e dia ma. Me say ye be to ye be hyase aka ye ho. Ono can video ye boy ye 2007. 2007. 2007. And yes, I interview 19 years ago. 19 years ago. Relevant still. And I'll say, and yet relevant. But you may do comment about back in Canada. You other videos. So, no more subscribe, subscribe. No, I say, I'm for us in your behalf. If I comment, so bra. Na yanking can informa. Ene, fiada. Yaba. Na yaba. Ene, fiada. So, what ya won't fiada, me money how. Nemo no, if you are for the so they me kanda no, yeah, special. Nene, I no pay me that me sorry yeah. You program you me sorry you know. And me yeah Kobe, and I say me yeah Kobe from UK. Na nipan say I say Kofi for you 2 year horn near the but all can nyina we no ka ko say emom dia mo kan nyina no crow because Kofi for dia mo special because ne kunu e de Kofi. Iron for hard na 7 American. Na mamintia yedu Friday dia mamintia me big boy Fifi Uncle Fi baby obi a me chia I na efia that me chia me big boss Mr. Kofi Opon also na efia that me chia papa ye afi Mr. Daniel Jumo Mr. Jumo also ye Kofi also me chia Jackie enso ye fia Jackie baby obi also me chia afi so Mr. Kofi Dugbe New York Queens, also Mr. Dugbe, also Michel. Abibatano, also good evening, Safo. The base we move, the base Ghana first, the base Unapu. And that's it. Francis Kabinla, also misleading caption. Oh, sir, me say, almost through MPP4, almost na yebe trade the MPP4 through the base na abano and to subscribe be subscribe ya easy to bekasa any masadan bekasa any abeku ni phobia member nyina so ebekasa emreba muso any apostle Kofi Ejekum so ebetwetwen enkomo enti wo de fa comment bra ya bekinkan e dia ma na share foforo so nya bia yes anko onabo ken ho we 2007.
Is that the case?
My brother. And last year, they made about $340 million, and about 9.2, 9.3 came to government. Do you think we need that in this country? Go and see what they are doing over there. The rate at which they are degrading our land for 9%.
But they say you don't have the equipment, you don't have the capital. What do you
My brother, if you don't have the equipment and you don't have the capital, you still have the natural resources that they need. So you have to bargain well. You see, my leaders or some ministers who come with another school of thought and tell you that, look, we are making, they pay taxes, this and that, corporate tax. If I declare that I made 20 million, then you're going to tax me on it. If I come and tell you 1 million, that's what you're going to tax me on it.
Or you can say you didn't make any money at all.
I didn't make money at all. So what are you telling me? Are you quantifying that? So now, I am saying the oil is a misblessing in the sense that I want my government to go out there and negotiate well. Although they are bringing the equipment, heavy duty equipment that are expensive, no doubt about it. But they should also bargain. At least 35, 65. 35, 65 should not include taxes, corporate taxes. Our share. If they don't want it, they should leave it. At least we've been able to survive to date.
And then you sit on it.
Yeah, we sit on it. Yeah, but what difference does it make if we have gold here and we don't even have gold refinery here? We don't have diamond, nothing. So does it make a difference to you? When you go to South Africa, you see difference with their gold, what they've done. What have we done? They just took everything away. So all I'm saying is we have to negotiate well. I am praying. Anytime I see the director of petrol, I tell him, my brother, I'm praying for you. We need more oil. It will solve our problem. But it will solve our problem if and only if we bargain well for higher percentage.
A big part of this country's income comes from the gold mines that are here. As we said.
The gold mining that you are talking of, we are talking of the net. What comes to government? Okay? I'll tell you. I'm not exaggerating. Go and call all the Ghanaian executives in Anglo Gold and see. Ask them. You are in the media. You have the means to cross-check. Go and check their positions now. So if you are going to negotiate and you tell me that they are going to create jobs for us, they bring expatriates. And the few expatriates, their income or salary is more than the total Ghanaian workers every month.
You think that's wrong?
It's wrong. It's wrong. That is why we are always at the mercy of foreigners to develop our place. I am not against foreigners coming in. We cannot develop everything on our own because our capital base is small. But at the same time, I am advising that we have to negotiate well. Wherever we go, look, if you go to Malaysia, if you go to Singapore, and they are arguing in terms of business.
So why?
You see that it's Malaysia first, and whoever is coming second.
So it's our people then.
Right.
It boils down to our people.
Yes.
We just don't do ourselves a good enough deal.
Exactly. And we have to be bold and go out there and negotiate well. At the same time, our attitude towards work is so appalling that we need to change.
You mean Ghanaian attitude?
Yes, Ghanaian attitude is so appalling when it comes to work. You see, Ghanaians are considered hardworking when they go outside the country. You know why? Because the system works. If David is late, he's fired. No excuse. And he knows that his grandmother is not going to feed him or her. The aunt will not. The mother will not. Even his or her brothers will not even do that for him or her.
So these are the things that you say make us think.
Self-discipline, the awareness. You see women running to go and catch the train because they don't want to be late. When they go to work in US, you see them working hard. But when they come here, they behave, I don't know how to put it. A lot of our workers are so lazy, walking about, talking. I was washing plates in Germany, and my owner, anytime he sees you standing there, it means you have no job. You either have to go to the killer, the basement, to clean even the bottles of the wine.
You have to be working all the time.
Right. If not, your services is not needed, and therefore you have to go home.
Here, that's obviously not the case.
No. Anytime you talk about firing, they think we are a mean person.
To sack people.
Yeah, sack them.
Africans don't want to be sacked. You're a wicked man if you sack people.
But we have to be bold and sack people.
It's a mentality, isn't it, then?
Yeah, but we need to talk about it. Yeah. We need to change it. We can only change it when we talk about it. A lot of politicians are afraid to talk about it. But we need to talk about it. Let the people know when you are at fault, you are at fault. Go home. Let another person. You see, if I fire David today, the gentleman sitting here coming to take over your position will question, why was David fired? If he gets the reason for David being fired, he sits up by correcting himself that if I also repeat the same mistake, I'll be fired. And therefore, he will make sure he doesn't repeat the same thing. That moves the company up.
Would you describe Ghanaians as timid?
Naturally, we are timid because we are not bold to take decisions, big decisions, okay? You come to parliament, sometimes these days I don't even talk. I'll only be running around, because you see a whole parliamentarian, 230 parliamentarians, we are approving a loan of $5 million. That's a big insult. $5 million? Please. I mean, you go to meetings in US, China, and people talk big. One day, a short guy in Hong Kong, he just looked at us and said, listen, we want to build Ghana like we built Dubai. I didn't even know that Dubai today, it was China through Hong Kong. Said they had an agreement with Dubai for 50 years. If they produce this bottle of water, $1, in 50 years, it will still be $1. They wanted to do that here. And you know what a guy told us? Ken, I hear you're a big guy, but look, we are not talking about your 10, 50 containers. Right there, he disrespected us.
It means too small.
Yeah, he said, Ken, we are not talking about 10, 50 containers that the Africans come here. We're talking of building the whole city, bringing products there. Then you distribute it through the whole Africa. You see, a short guy thinking big and dissing me that, we're not talking about 50 containers. And I admire the guy. I look at his office and the ambience, and I couldn't even respond because the office speaks it for itself. Yes. That, yes, the guy deserves whatever.
You are impatient for Ghana, you.
Okay. I am not impatient for Ghana. I want us to move. We take consolation in the fact that, we are just 50 years. 50 years, my brother. A lot of people were born and they did not even live to see the 50 years. So don't take consolation in the fact that we are only 50 years. The word only, I don't want to hear. Compare yourself to Malaysia. Compare yourself to India. If you go to India, it's not an extraordinary place. But you see, this small office, you see an Indian creating his own thing and selling it. I have a rice mill in my hometown. And a guy just built it at his backyard. Case closed. Our educational system is also very, very appalling. We see technical guys coming out there and they can't produce anything. Creativity. My brother, we need to think big in this country.
What do you think of that chap talking about people building stuff? Apostle Kojo Safo, for example.
I haven't seen him personally, but I admire him. Just last week, I saw his car in Kumasi.
His
and I
car,
said,
really?
Yeah, and I said, Jesus Christ. MPP, we don't know what we
You saw it yourself?
I saw it myself.
And it looks like a real car.
A real car. The only thing I saw different is the panel, the finishing. But if we encourage a man like that, my brother, you just slap high tariffs on imported vehicles, encourage this man. If I were President Kufuor or the venture capital fund, I'll give it to this man.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, because look, if a man has been able to come out with a vehicle like that,
but nobody takes him seriously.
Yeah, so we should all be guilty of ourselves. That's what I'm saying.
But why don't you take him? Why do you think we don't take him seriously? I've been wondering, why do you think we don't take this guy seriously? Because maybe it's really nothing.
No, you see, I have earlier mentioned to you that we as citizens or Ghanaians, don't even have confidence in ourselves.
So
the
that's
mere
part
fact
of
that David is doing this is inferior. And case closed. It's branded inferior, and nobody wants
So you
to
think
know.
he suffers from that's why they don't take
Yes,
it?
of course. So it boils down to confidence, self-confidence. That we
Oh, here's Strong Voice Network. Kuna bema honi kuta so subscribe be subscribe ede amaye. Abena da I say good greetings to Safo. Abena eda say afi so Philomena Yeboa Mensa or the base Ghana first. Kings Sharon or the base Ghana first. Yeah, that's Bonnie Godfrey or the base Ghana first. Greetings Mr. Safo and lovely family members. Bonnie Godfrey they do ba. Also bet me do comment about e back in kan ede mama mi tia mommy na mommy baby I will be an mi tia afi so ma Georgina baby I will be an mi tia ma Babs mi tia abena da abi batano ma ntua nya kinini ko William mami nso yi tia ene yene masadan enizito ene abeku ene afi so full member nyina abetwetwen komo ye kaka ye ho ne ho the leader yeti nachi Honorable Ken or Kansas Munina in 2007 19 years name but still be anfa sensible in a serious yes I'm quoting with me about the interviews no better also
human beings just like any other citizen of the world. And whatever Americans has done with a question of time, we can also do the same thing. We only need to be determined and stay focused that this is the way we want to move this country. I mean, you see somebody building 2-3 bedrooms. Well, that's his level, okay. But listen, we need dreamers. We need dreamers in this country that we're going to take. I want one of these candidates to come and convince me. All these presidential candidates, I want one who can convince me.
Convince you about what?
I mean, a man who can take this level after President Kufuor's stability in terms of economics and political. He's done very well. We want a step further. Entrepreneurs, a government that will build entrepreneurs that can create jobs for people in this country.
But they say it all the time.
Oh, my brother, if you are coming to me, I'll just size you. That are you just coming to convince me for today, and when you win, that's it? We need people who are creative, people who dream big, people who have vision. Okay? Not a vision that, we've been able to produce 2 bottles of water and it's enough. We should be able to produce 1,000.
And you have concerns also about people opposing people when in a different political group. I mean, you would support people in a different party in business? Would you really put your money where your mouth is?
At the end of the day, it's Ghana first. Ghana. If a Ghanaian is doing it, I don't know Apostle Kojo Safo's political background. Yeah. It is not important. So long as it's a Ghanaian. My business, I have NDC workers there. But they are good at what they do. So does it mean I should leave them out? It's the political leaders or we the politicians that have created this scenario where you don't belong here, then you are an enemy and all those things.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Then also, the businessmen themselves. You see, sometimes it hurts when you promote him to a level, then he uses his resources against you. You see. So we should tackle this critically, assess it well, and see. We have a balanced situation where, look, we are not going to intimidate you. Do your business as a Ghanaian. What matters is there is high rate of unemployment in this country. An NDC man has created a job and therefore he has reduced the unemployment rate. That is what I want to hear. I don't want any political sabotage, all those things going on. No. The person is a Ghanaian, he's a Ghanaian. That's the only way we can move this country. Politics is secondary. So I personally believe that anybody who exhibits that talent and ability, just like Apostle Safo has done, whether you are NDC or MPP or CPP or PMP or PNDC, whatever, let's help.
Talk about that. Is that why you were recently recorded as having complained about the fact that there were efforts to have the ex-president face court outside this country, and you were critical of that?
Yeah, I was critical about it because if you cannot try ex-president here, why would you even give chance to America to try him? I mean, we are a sovereign country. What is wrong? We should identify it. This is wrong. And we take measures to correct it. But if, I don't know if that is true, but we shouldn't hide behind anybody. We're going to try ex-President Rawlings in America. What do you gain out of it? I'm against these kind of things. If it's Ghana and you feel you have enough evidence against him, fine. But why would you take him to America? It means you don't have confidence in your own system. That's why I was critical about the whole thing. I believe as Ghanaians, human beings as we are, we can take our own decisions. And if we make mistakes somewhere along the line, be it we accept, apologize, and move on. But if you are going to hide behind this, you stop this, my brother. I sit here as a parliamentarian. I get to any point of entry, and they don't even respect me. Because one, I'm black. Because two, you're coming from a third world country. And we don't find anything wrong with it. Then you allow our ex-president to be tried in America. That's a pure disrespect. That is why I kicked against it. Because I know what I go through. You see, young custom officers that when they are in this country, you can create jobs for them. But because you are black, they ask silly questions like, why have you been traveling too much? They ask me, oh, you've been to Thailand? I say, yes, of course, I've been to Thailand. What is wrong with it? I went with government delegation for starch. Are we going to buy drugs there or what? You see, when we get to our own country, then we pump up foreigners. Our system is such that the law is in favor of foreigners more than citizens.
You really think so?
I believe so, my brother. I believe so. And my chest is out to defend it anyway. They call it, that silly Ghanaian hospitality. Please, excuse my language, but that's the right word to use. Ghanaian hospitality against its own citizens. When we are going, the banking facilities, everything. If you are going for a loan, a white man comes there, they kiss it. They expedite it, he gets it. A Ghanaian goes there, go and bring this, go and bring that. Frustration. How can we move a country like that if we don't build our own citizens? So I got a big problem. And I feel we should talk about it, address issues, and Ghanaians should believe in themselves that they can also make it in life. Nothing is impossible. And look, if God grants me life to 70, I'll do wonders in this country. If there's economic stability and political stability, with no vengeance, nothing, let's move on. You'll see the number of employment I'll create in this country. If I sleep 1 a.m., by 4 I'm up. I'm planning. When I'm on my treadmill, that's where I get ideas from. What I'm going to do. Listen, we need a lot of people to think like that. They shouldn't be ashamed of themselves. Don't be afraid to have money. Come on, go out there, do more. Don't be content with the little you have. I have Nigerian friends in ECOWAS Parliament. Jesus Christ. When these guys are talking to you, keep quiet. Because they have confidence and they know they can make it. You go to individual MPs' homes. Then you ask yourself, are you a member of parliament in your country? Where, they have this place. Where I've never lived there anyway. But I have colleagues that have visited Sakumono. You go there, a whole MP will go and carry water from ground floor to the top floor. How do you expect such a parliamentarian even to have confidence to take a decision in parliament? Please. we need to change all these things. When they are buying a car, a loan of $30,000, they are talking about it. A loan. My brother, we sit here, we are paying for our cars. Other directors of companies, government institutions are using vehicles free. They give them petrol coupons. But parliamentarians, we do everything on our own. Then with that meager salary. And they are talking about it. At the same time, we see loans coming. You approve this. It goes here. It goes there. And you sit there. So we need to talk about a lot of things. If we really want to move this country, I want people who dream. 3 things that we have to keep. We need dreamers. We need thinkers. And we need doers. These 3 things. My brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Oh, here's Strong Voice Network. Never mind who could no subscribe. Subscribe. No ashama for so any be average of our comment bra. A backing can Ediama. We are honorable Ken in Japan. A Kansemunina in 2007. Ye missa say, and some more kind and penfono. Omuti and Omanti. Omantia a banisen Omanti. Omuti so a banise na yentimi mfanye adwuma. Jesse.
Safo.
Majoy.
Adumo misunu maju.
Yeja. Bibia bokode.
Adom ti etia. Isa tanfo bledi. Asidan koma suru nyankopon.
Amen. Watch your videos na meboni bi.
Debi na mi wo adwumam mi hwe ansa na mi koye bibi nti man hwe ni nyina.
Okay, but watch bi.
Omuye so-called ministers, and I say president, and I say vice president, because onu ade no from afar. Because onu ade no pain. And no ti say oka omu fi say onu de opekasa dodo. Meanwhile no, mubekwa de oka ye no, ebeba besusu pepepe. Na kire wo say papa no, eye Kwame Nkrumah na asan ba wiase. Enu ti papa no kasa. And say obia bedi na chinje because the bibia ni ho a Honorable in Japan, ya embe muda. Or catch mu say even 2024 4 election, election year 2024. Or catch mu say ya lusu abanu since 2022. Adenti haircut na mukoye ye no. Any dear ba ntrona ba omia eko etwa. Any dear party mpenifo no ye party for na omo abre ansa na banu ye ba power no. Adwuma mudi di omuno. Adwuma mudi di omuno. Enunti ose ya lusu election since 2022. Enunti se mu ansisa na se mu di ba omi akwa. Ye be lusu poto. Obi antie no ye koye no akosi sen 38.2. Natural step papa no or ye political prophet. Ohun ade no from afar. Ohun ade no from afar. Me Kennedy Japan me catch say me mesum because of ninu krekanti. Because of who kra onu na oye politician bia otimi hu nukre e ka say nukre otimi hu boni ka say boni. Yanmu fo ya omo akai dia eye ntronko a. Ade no e blue mbe catch say ye green. Eye green o mbe catch say ye blue. Yentimi build a country with those lies. Enunti na papa no oye sunku. Politicians bebre wo Ghana. Adentina yanka say Ghana for anka say no Mahama no vote during NDC for primaries. And I say time ND Mahama be ye Flabera no. Adentina Ghana for anka say no Mahama no vote. Even Tama Akufo-Addo eba no what you obebi obi aka say no Akufo-Addo no vote.
Yeah, and I know Akufo no vote.
Debbie,
yeah.
Aya Ghana for no, and no more breast system no. Omu pe obia. Odi system, odi nukre. Betu kwansu so that yen crofo no omu nkobre ewo obi manso. Safo share war ya ekosu between Iran and America and Israel. Yen crofo and omu akokemu Kuwait, Qatar. Dubai, Saudi Arabia ni we ya omuntu min pie free fie enkoto duane ndi. Aban no the number atu dwa say omo register na yehu omo dodoɔ but aladi 38 wa wia Ghana sika wa bo economy ni to the sense want me am be adwuma enam so a Ghana di share copy obuman so de onu kokka akata no ye de no fa lungu we dia saadi ba Ghana
onkra no okwa duro so crowd
yeah okwadro so e wo kata o nye se okoye bibio e dro because sa we na ba omi
akoye e wo
kata no wano sa nkrofo no omo no mo ye de extremism e wo Islam ho na okoye ni mankumade e wo kata na de no si ye na ye ko fa no from lungu e di by because ono no Ghana politicians no omo bu omo hu say omo ye special Ghanaian say ya di hye no mo a omo kope omo anu duani e wo obi man so nti wo ye Ghana ni na se wakoka obi man so na se bibi tu a over friend bazisa nobody will answer you but minister being koka baby na hye ahokika omo be kwa di akofa minister na ba eno hu na mo hu ye Kremo Zakaria wa wia oman sika wantimi ambia adwuma enam nso enti ayedi hyiemu ekopie mu okata Kuzistan ni Kuwait ni we no onu de yakofa na ba Ghana di hyiemu de ya ma omu number say omu register we up to now omu twa say de omu beba omu krom yantimi anye adenti na yan trog ba omia din e wokata say onjina ho na yen hu omu dodo na yen fa no ba because onu de oye special Ghanaian wo ye Ghana ni utu aba ansa na nkrofo we ebenya tumi no wo de you don't send fata say ebekọ akofa waba enu nti na ye ka kyeremu say saade no besisa bedwani the base because nkrofo we omumbumu enu nti na covid time na Ghana for cost of key ewo Libanon no ye say nkrofo no so omubo akufa do din mebo a
safo ombo ba omiadi
so ba omiadi okoho oni ni yiri oni ni yiri nu eko meeting wo ho papa no di boys nkola no di kire no say wamba mu a omubewu aka ha ebi mu yare kra o si o meeting e wo UK na wa omubeti ni nkan papa na frefre sa number na du o di fake number na di ma omu to Kennedy Japan na ekofa adentina Kennedy na ekofa omu free Libanon ba na kire say onu mu Ghana di hye hu hia no say bibia enu ti na BBC bibi ye Ghana ni bi wo baby na say ye frɛ na ahonkika na odiko enya obekwa akofa omo aba
Jesse
ya no mufo wo NDC ni MPP de omo ndwin Ghana fo
Jesse
yes me
homeso me phobia mama phobia akwaba na phobia mrem na onso no ye dwuma obesa ye live so anwumre se da be obenya mre na oye phobia
yeah asavo
bibia bokode
saying
nyame adom no mpa wo na so
nyame adom strong voice network
ye gina ho
nyame nhyira wo
so phobia is a MPP mpanifo na bohu oma bohu enti MPP mpanifo mu twiro
abo zabo katam so baade wo tam si
oma say frefre nkrofo so
zabo ana omu fremi
oh
zabo
phobia
me no manya na enya na
ai
omu fremi why
Uno mu twiro
Savo, Mr. Wa, no money mom, no moon frame.
Homia.
Yea,
Omutru.
Share. Savo, dear Bane. I'm telling you, dear Bano.
na anyway mama fa atedama wotiefo eno ahwefo
obi ajo so
omo strong voice network
yeah that's it
the base abaye pa the base has come to stay
sir
mo bia enhwe benko hwe nipa onhwe nko nanim de safo beka wonti se na ye konk mo obi anwene se obi kose ye kodada obi ese MPP ye keka bom safo obi no oni obi ye keka bom obi fa se tirim se 2028 the base ye kokwaji 2 million 2028 entino ene party a ye tie se ye di bedi agro so ye kodi abro anase ye kopribi kekewu minu kasei papo patewa enkofuo ania pa eba wode wo fa ne Kennedy omuni ba mu fie omuni ba mu fie next week mu fie ho next week safo me catch no omuni patcho ne beba mu fie na I hope say safo mu ni saponte me catch them
phobia me say omu twuru but and so emfa so no bon kasai oh you in the business anamebwa
one of kasa we in business
oh you in the business enti on kasai and oh in the business onam ne baby na papa panimu bi na ofa phone frey opani bi say oh ko pese oni honorable ne honorable adwasafo akoya wo oh Faudibra like kofu ano mu chairman sabunsu no mu napo obo napo din ebo chairman sabunsu ebo honorable adwasafo ebo enkofu bi a omu ko diti ono attach anu mu nyina no so nka opese o free meeting nanka honorable ken ne omu hia no mu kasa no omu nipa nka kire ne se honorable ken onye na adwo so ni obi abehia obia enye na ade because obia ne ni cancer oni obia ni asem enti on de omu hu nsoma omu enu omu hu a omu ndo omu kom baby na omu nanti om baby no no so omu nja honorable ken no so nanti no baby obia ni aches kase dwatoa ni acha opa bia
simple no
FBC phobia o de munya abotre na de boba na o I thought from say team utie phobia member baba utie king jesi baba utie strong voice baba utie solid baba utie the reason show baba o de abotre say enyom nom so mem omo memma no
omnom so memma exactly yes
na fi den aba ono bo ken kasai ono uchi ni nyuma so eye ni nyuma ndi on kasai o ye ni nyuma so ane so mo nko na dwuma mo ko ye dwuma
aso neso
mo nko tuni on tuni kwan no onye ni business onye ni meetings akese papa bi
aso in business in meetings akese safo
phobia yeti
omo supporters omo disibu omo ni insider omo disibu omo supporters safo
phobia
game say Ghana and name no kase Ghana youth no I fed up NDC MPP omo so fed up say omunya party a friend debate no omu be to abama debate near we need 2028 election enti uhwe NDC omu ko so muni candidate omu no obi amane beba ania domo yi no so Kremo Zakaria onu kwa de monyo omu yi gidi onu mu enti Ghana fo nyina ni da so ne the base of Kennedy Japan. Ono mo didi onu. Enti ne say mo bie hihim mo bie managing ntawantawa nye pinku enim come hot me. Safu kan o se bibi nam kwamu bensempa enam kwamu ba. Nye pinku enim nye muso nye dwumadene. Na ona mo Kennedy akompre ko Japan. Emre pepe mu no obekasa. Na enkofo bohu MPP for na bohu.
Oh yeah. I know there. Na say General Secretary grant me call radio program so. Echo board the base din also. That should even tell you say ade a omati. Na omahu de ekoso so. Na abo mu hu.
Na safo e dey kan wo say, e dey call mo say. No mo ye registration, omo ye ne manual. Afedi omo say the base for ne ye digital, omo so na ba digital. Digital no kwa na safo me ko check ye no. Any part pen I register.
And then no.
2 days peno.
Oh.
The whole Ghana ni wedding now. Online any part pen I register.
Oh.
Oh,
merci. Say it's super time from Medican, me boy. So defeat na sha say. They know omunim. Omunim. Oh yeah. Oh, so omunim say 2028. There's no way send people by power.
The base 2028 the base never.
Omunim pa.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Eti Demi can say. One register the base.
Register.
Bia me register.
Yeah.
Bia nye register register. The diaspora for bia nye register.
Yeah.
Na die eba no.
Yeah. And o person oye the member of the base diaspora so a ofre for bia member, ofre abeku, ofre me, ofre reason show. Now o send a message do number ne ba ye be ade o. Titi. O de wa o hwe me sisi o person part of the base diaspora o de the message number ne that screen so 508 304 2825 508 304 2825 ye be ade o kama for me ayenti
enti the way at the base no yes ye kwakra ye ho ye ana o bin ho a o be fra kadam sikanti na obade a e be fish out
saochi memma
ye saochi ye kalabulo memma because enipa na ye bedi the base na ma no ompe kro no
oka kalabule makaya asem we see your dumping Methodist for the bar for their own. Me asema me can be no me bo mitrimu. Methodist for bar for their dumping. Omoton dwan mponche bayire me nkokọ omoton bibia. Entu wiye no. Omo announcement I saw them one obiade especially man no obiade ntoma ompam ye brand new. Ede buy but ntoma de omonton ne mumu no. Ufra ntoma na asofo na bompa eguso no massage ntoma no na man be friend duku no ba krum won cheye enti na ono so ne target ye ntoma no enti du ntoma omoje 5 can say 500 old city so ne 500 city so we before 2000 or before you be can say yes currency na be di new currency no before that between 2000 and 2000
yeah, kind of 500,000 kind of
500,000 that be wait no 500 ankasa no 1000 count no 500 cedis enti edru ho no kotua am say ntoma no 500 eno kotua 500 say cedi henu me 500 me boa masadan cedi henu me 500
sana ne kind of that ne kind of 500,000 and then you have 50 cedis.
Yeah, no, we no 50. Wait, so we I check so that to man boy den sa. And to cut you 500 no. And no do free to man. O ma bompa wi o mo je to man also e fantini. Also e tam no ma ato. And so da bi o to man nyen sa. O boy, papa e oto oguan odeko. eito chifa odiko eito akoko odiko eito obobo omo a ohu omo amato nyema ne obi ade de kofi ba ne se no nkwane ntoma de omoje afifina na say oh boy ma tomtam selenum ababeje abai kalebula asonyi ose ma tomtam siranum ababeje abai kalebula asonyi o de obadompma odo ubisa obi ase bibisa ase okroma ma tunidi duku nkwa sanya e fra ma tomtam ate so de free kronimu enti onim so ba kalebula pebe bifa could you one people for that ka one people mu ka one people mu ana ka one disimu but the base there sa e kan say untime sa kalebule no e wa tifobia to aso
tidie kan say the base ni die yempe kalebule business kantina oba ye ni sika
sa
nemu ye kwa die sika ne ye adofo ne ye sere wo
yeah
and when so oboko online no abo thebasemovement.com
yeah
thebasemovement.com you know much ho registration is free
yeah
ye ni sika nemu bibi ko akoma na person boan a apostle you much ho no woni kakra for my donation na kakra for dey na safo ade ni jeni se enkofu a omo ye donation safo ehu
yeah
hey the base no safo ajibebia na mi kase na mi enu nyam se ayefro na ye koye no ho ade no enche ni din ba betodwa ne todwa nso a wo say yes bema ba o besi form
sa
ana mo say yes bema ba ni besi form
sa
into bia mon ho what is won say numbers won ready say we kura won ready say we kura o adam fu bia no pe wona bu Kennedy Japan asem won mo bia no o support ken but no man convincing never no man bre ye ni ready stand nkaku no
sa
ese won nko down da yensom eni nipa it the best ye nyabre wo hwe de MP for tutu papa so a na safo wotena nyame ya do ba life o me break do code bia ma wo
mate
news to be executive bi ene obi akoda e won pipi num na obi no obi akoda na penny pao na afina ebu boba na wo de muntabu chuku me break wo strong voice network as you haya muntabu chuku ti bobo de so no ofidie ro e beto ha na no ko ha obetie se plano o haya so for me that
phobia also yeah that's it and so person member of the base diaspora phobia member frabeku and also betimi afreme ya be ade kama na mo platform so dada no ente mo beti asem debi ana phobia me boa
eno
ente hwe be Monday Tuesday no and I said by weekend you betwa mu no na mo ati asem de the base diaspora so o say dabi tie say ye meeting ene ne chine ya ye be dan executive said to the we ye na ye meeting na nafi ye comment platform ne so and so the member of the base diaspora ene ya frame ana phobia member ana se fra abeku ye de eba ade na de eba nsema eba na wo de obehu empanimfo obehu animdifo obehu e kan say animunyamfo ye nyina be kan bom e da ye the base adwuma no and so subscribe ya or so be subscribe Jesse OP
yes afu
afi gram ofi almost a die for be twagu screen so the base your headquarters no
party na high normal charges kadi
sa e on enkombe
sa no kombe ajuboni fo
kabana and no correct
yeah mo abesa mpanyifo national for no mo ona be kai se hu ready obi na dia be high so ne nipa kro dia che no mo say almost anje party ni sika no mo didi
yeah
but the base there mpanyifo dia be to da say nipa so masia donate da na dia che tavore ma minu ya nkasa nwie na memra
Safu Masadani
no
hey Masadani boko dia
Yami adum phobia.
I'm talking about.
Master than usrophobia. I say phobia ba so kasa smooth pa o.
Oh. Na say phobia gently chill. Nti ono me ntimi fa masem ko.
And I say kasa ni smooth. Me dey do me dey na ya utwitwim.
Masada. Masada. Why?
Why should I?
I just answer na obebe mu no. Ma menye announcement we. Say wo especially wo US ha. Say wo New Jersey. Say wo Connecticut. Say wo Massachusetts. Say wo Delaware. Say wo Virginia. Baby a wo bia. O pesa wo shipi bibi. E free US ha. E de ko Ghana. Global Link Logistics. Global Link Logistics. Baby a woni man wo bia na beba befa. Na akwa deliver kama e de amount. Door to door. Say you hold box and na pesa wo de ko. Say wo de car engine. Bibi a pesa wo de ko bia no. Say wo de car. And as a wo Ghana. Na pesa auto bibi wo US especially car ne ade a one Global Link Logistics and benefit to train komo a. Wo de fa spec ne bra. Ye ne abekwa ko chini. Akwa hwa de kro no. E de picture bibia amount. Said be ye beto ade no ye de amount pepe oh ha ne afro so ade na o ka se enkoto no yakoto e ban se kan se esiposo aeba ye be ma na otwe mien acha na otwe nsia anasa ne nso de na onsaka ba bia wo pese ekoyi uniema na Ghana bia so ye be kwa koyi de ma se wo pese wo de ko na Vrongo so de kom Tamale so de ko Wale so de ko Kumase so de ko Hu so de ko Asinfosu so de ko Nkran so de ko Tema Ghana ba bia wo pese ekoyi uniema ne bia no ye be kwa koyi de ma wo pese ye to adem cry free ha ne de brewa ye be to e de free e de abrew wo pese oni ye twetwe nkomo a tia simple person send you email Global Link Logistics PSA Global Link Logistics PSA obetimi de email no afaso ye betumi anyone to twin kobo and I say TikTok ye live ye ho afaso Facebook ni Instagram nyano Global Link Logistics ubo sabe kan o person of friend now near twin komo so 732 uni US another +1 edianim so 732 666 4402 732 666 4402 and I say 862 279 5774 862 279 5774 and as of frame safokra metie ya ye make sure say mpenifo beti na babia won man wo bia no ye be kwakofa Evelyn ye da say Evelyn da ko ade bia mboni di no da edwada no Evelyn Emma Global Link Logistics for kofane nema enche kra no e be container mama ana akodi o my Ghana enti baby a wo bia no o pese wo frɛ Global Link Logistics a offer mpanifo a ne baby a o pese ye de onema no ko bia no e ba be fa ne de akoma wo Ghana so na o pese o to car so o pese o to machine o bia pese o to my Ghana mu bia no ana se USA bia no Global Link Logistics oni etwetwe nkoma e beto ade de ma bia wo you say Europe especially mo UK no London for no once mu bibia the opposite side ota say ente wo pe the right thing na say wo pe car ko use Ghana offer Global Link Logistics ye be ma spec na o my spec na e be kwakoto car no e de si poso na yakoyi e ofi e de ma pepepe ente sa wo nya frɛ Global Link Logistics afrɛ na afi bibia o pese wo ye bia no ye be de accommodate Global Link Logistics there you say count on us and us rely on us you be deliver on niema no pepepe abibia na say atorenchen bia ento niema JCOP JC okay Mazaran JCOP ni Mazaran mente monkan. Hello. What's even got? Jizzy. Okay. Mesa ba almost be. Maminti yenti the base niemra.
The bass gonna first. The bass gonna first. In the heart of our land, a rhythm starts to beat. A call to every woman, every man on the streets. Arise, 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 the echo fills the air. For Mother Ghana's future, a burden we must bear. The bass, the bass, the bass, it's rising strong and true. Only can lead us, see us through and through. The bass, Ghana first. The bass, Ghana first.
Oh, Kennedy, our nation's hope and guide.
The bass, Ghana first.
The bass, Ghana first.
With courage in your spirit
and truth on your side.
The good revolution,
it's here to stay.
To fix the broken pieces and light a brighter day. Ghana youth, arise, arise.
Let your voices ring.
A sweet dance of freedom, the change that you bring. Ghana mabon, sorry, sorry. Mamon enije. Aho fadia yada. Awu to me song. Sakrai audeva. The bass Ghana first.
The bass Ghana first.
They say politicians falter. They say they break our trust. But a new dawn is approaching. From the ashes and the dust, only can do it.
Only
can face the fight.
Can kuto no betumia.
Can puto no betumia shia opono.
To heal our beloved country and make everything right.
The bass, the bass, the bass. A movement bold and grand for unity and progress across this fertile land. The bass.
Oh, the bass. Ghana first.
The bass, Ghana first.
Oh, Kennedy, our nation's hope and guide.
With courage in your spirit and truth
on your side. The good revolution.
It's here to stay.
To fix the broken pieces and light a brighter day.
Ghana youth, arise.
Yankoi.
Yo, Safo, he said the Americano. Safo, Honorable Kennedy Japan Obia. Wahye ne ho din e wo nukremu to the extent say se wo si nkontompo ndada krono untimi fambo no da na de every fighter papa we a fight bia no wa fight ama mobro hufo ama onibie ama omo ni anu omo no badu adwem a obi esi omo ya Anas fight ya yewa Kennedy Japan be fight yi yani ye o dabi enam wanso Anas efa esisi nkrofo ese nkrofo abrabo agedifo mu a wase o mabrabo wa ogigi nkrofo asasi wo tradoni nyamanyama ene sa nyama nyina abreasi not knowing say ye nkrofo na ye ni omuti MPP no mu no Omuna na Anas eye adwuma ma omu because obi pese obe brani niasi na wakodi ni position na wako contact Anas na Anas akogu n'animasi Anas kogu n'animasi a na beto no so na onu abedani MP obi wa police mu na so ope IGP a na wako hai Anas na Anas agobegu ni n'animasi na ye diapo na ya fa ho Anas Bema onunu be hu mpanifo na ya fa hu na ya dia promote ni enti enye we mu kweku ba kunkwan na eni Kwame Sefa kan mu nkwan na mu yusu anasu da bi o a custom mpanifo omu ye mpanimfoɔ omu pɛ promotion to become AC ni nyamanyama omu tumi use omu tumi kɔtu anas na anas abɛ investigation ɛde akyɛ omu nua na yɛ yinedi na yɛ afa ɔno as a AC saa deɛ no anas ayɛ dirty work no saa ɛna nkurɔfoɔ no a ɔne ɔmo yɛ adwuma no kora no ɔnkyɛ ɔmo ka abɛsi ɛhonahono a ɛna nkurɔfoɔ no start di information no piepie ɛhɔ na yɛ papa bɛhu sɛ sana wo a wosi wo fight corruption no sana wo deɛ wo ho bɔn corruption no kyɛn ne a ɔyɛ corruption no koraa ɛhɔ na yɛ papa start yɛ sɛ wo ho fighter yɛ papa afight ama MPP nyinaa no ɛyɛ MPP yɛde nti na saa nyama no kɔɔ so ɛkɔ wiaseɛ no ɔmo de saa soboɔ no de bɔɔ no sɛ 10 cents of Kennedy Japan na hwan biem ɔnkɔtena platform so na yɛmbɛyɛ no 11 cents dabi ɛmba so biem.
Now Jesse,
sisi
MPP mpanimfoɔ no esuro the base adɛn nti na ɔmo suro the base.
The base de ɔmo bɛ suro the base because onim nea nti ɔmo suro the base.
Dabi.
Because ọmọ abiridi party no ẹwọ nkontom MPP no ẹwọ nkontompo ni dada ni krono bọbọ ẹna the base no so yesu yẹ build the base no yẹ build the base ọnukure ẹni pẹrẹpẹrẹ yọ because ní a yẹ kọfa no abẹdi the base ẹnim no ọnu krono mbọ ne ho ọwọ ọmụ nyinaa dosia. Both NDC or MPP, or more bokro and then information about every day. And also, almost say, so bedi the base anima, or more party no, a good. Because or more build the party no on lies. And anytime on work already, we are the omu kanina, a yen contompo. Shedye, a phenomenon cocan nano, our parliament. Yeah, Hunano, one say, yedi electricity dinner, container dinner okoye yedi hono no kakra bi won say wa kopacho ye omu kan ye say omu refer no to disciplinary committee na wa kopacho na te say ni omu kan nyina no e nkontopo ni na da no kwanu wo ho but omu ba fa no kra no hu akoji discussion mu botom omu timi nka no kra no de NDC for no ye no afenyo maki ne ni tua but on timi nka de anti because ni nsa show monum ọka omu de epe ni onu ye na anu no ye de ni bekwa kotum enu nti ontimi nka enu nti na yesi o build trust e wo nukre eni perepere yo so uma corruption di wani ma akoje se sa journalist for na omu ye adwumama both political parties no unsa hye omonum enu nti se nipa no ka ye bibiboni ontimi mbeka because u kan sikana otuama wonu anase protection na omawonu esubeta enunti na omunti journalist wonu entimi nye duma papa because uhu japadi a journalist wonu so called presenters ni journalist wonu wa bisa uhu se ye tuanu ka hi as a journalist ye tuanu ka hi as a presenter na hwe efia wodem na hwe car or twin Land Cruiser almost $150,000. Na presenter ye chianu 5,000 and I say 6,000 Ghana. On when ye sika akoto Land Cruiser Prado ye ton $150,000 ana. Debi ye krono onam ena wako tu se penibi ediboni bi. Enam se owo saa we nu odiba bonti an penini nimbe gwasi nti odibe koko chirenu na wa freno na wa koja demudie because penunu su owie sika enu nti obunu ko ba koko gibi na odi abonu hu bra echina onu be ka kire so wu anbo bra enam se wanbo kro no nti wanbo bra what you say enu hu na omudidie because omu ni adwuma bia ye politics no obi akoye ni journalism we no na adwemu se echina mikoye investigation mi na se mikoti se minister bi awia sika bi na se miko ni japade a me freno me ye bibia video photo me kire no ye wo evidence we na abeda ye tonsu ye pe waka interview we die e ba abegu manima se mumbra Uriye, bi wasasi bi wa hase, memo asasi, memo usikase uriye, chasu, shenkrofono na chasu. Saa na journalist for no ye. Enunti no muntimi nka nukre. Enam se Kennedy, onu anko bisa obi sika, obi ntimi fa sika enda adano. Obi timi fa sika ehun na nunti no. Ohwe nukre no the way setia no, obeka no raw. Enu na emye MPP for no de. Mpeni for no de. Because omumu nyina no, they live on politics. Safo ukai say time ayewo opposition. 2013. Mama birthday or the birthday. The way or the birthday no. And then senanado be the birthday a. Koshe party o mutimi ye. Netro ahonu ba hu say e sikafo na akohia o. Mi besu me man no ma beda ni millionaire. Adami ni factory, mi ni company, mi ni adwuma bia. Mi besu me man ahihye emrano ahihye bibia yie no ma beda ni billionaire. Netro said ye akufado kan na no say ye tisika so se ekom die no. Wan kan magana fo o kan ma ni onu ni busia. Ye adenti na ye tisika so enso ekom di mi akufado ni busia fo. Enu na wa be ye o. Ene ufa asanti bebi etuo gabi mu na akufado banu mu omu ye millionaire in making. Eba no sen na omu be ye millionaire. Fakremu Zakaria Alaji 38 ene oye billionaire in making. Eye den na obeda ni billionaire. Obi aye ba as a 2015 na odani papa fie 3-bedroom apartment ewo Kanda. Ene onu apartment buburuja East Legon Transaco cantonment bibia buburuja eye den vice president salary ya hi na owo factory bi dada a yen a emanisika na owo company bi dada a yen a emanisika eye den na ne wa beda ni billionaire.
Jesse gina so mame mahoni one Mr. Amo Ajakon edamase Moseme Ademo to the base diaspora and ma Adam why Edamasi. JCOP can say Kimpolo Bakwame send a home fan to Kimpolo ba baby will be a Yakopon and Ankasa MSO Yari said the Bay and Yamiadma a Tinanina de Chininano yen sabitima account platforms ne no watch train and come Kimpolo ba in ye beda ye bomb pie send Yakopon Ankasa MS account no Messao Yari. Jesse yen trosso.
What can I say?
Yeah.
And Nunti Ghana ni na se uwa manoni na se uwa Ghana u na se upese agudia yetu more than 100 and something years near me see anka agudie ewa abrochi memua the ombesansi omudi gold beye kota ewa abrochi memu because she ejapadia yewo yen mine crofo ekobre ewo Qatar, Kuwait, Kuzistan, any Dubai na. Ube bisa ohun say sometimes ara for no timi bisa yen crofo no say na. Ufri Kroben so si ufri Ghana. Na go da ye di ba Dubai ha ni na say Ghana na edi free. Na sa sikakoko we wo mukrom e na mu ba pipa glass hu ewo ye krom. Omukron they wonder why ye wo oil. Omu oil nkwa o, omu ni gold, omu ni timber, omu ni cocoa. Yenu yewo oil nu, yesan wo cocoa, yesan wo timber, yesan wo magani, yesan wo gold, yesan wo diamond, yesan discover black diamond, yesan wo bauxite. Yewo nyama yewo kontomble, yewo bibiebi. Nyakupo ma bibiebi. Eye den na Ghana ni sofa because enam hihye bonia omu di ekrono so no e di ye politics no. Me see eye den na obi hunter oko forest reserve forest okumumwa ekom na di no okokumumwa o ekoton anase ekotutu adi ya chinu judge ahwe nyame anim ama hunter no 3 good years. The same judge no ahwe wuntumi abuawura Tanonumwe forest etutu forest ni yina gu etutu japadi e wo forest ni yina etutu gold essay sasi essay isuo wuntumi de kokota ye manu bail omu so omu ye special Ghanaian omu ye special citizen o wo a wo ye Ghana ni a wo nam Ghana no omu hu se wo de wo ya kwa ma omu enu nti se wo pese sa de no besisa se omu ye Ghana sika kese no emra ni omu be di bedwani the base because wo to abana se esisa ho na politician di sika na se di no kotuma ho na obia be ye steady because politicians of answer na onu bepe MP adinu wa kochiche sika na eye sika eye nam no di kope nam enti wo a wusu delegate a ukoji politicians ne sika se ombe representi mu constituency nu non call for MPship mu sika no onyan hin na ochiche ma mo oko parliament onko shemrawo okoji bribe e wo parliament ebrabi ba on mawi embu Ghana obedi sika avoti sa mra no because owo on echi a esese onfa sika na ochema amu owo ka on echi e o so ontua sa aka no enu nti obekwa di bribe akoto abafun e wo parliament ahemra fun emra no bedi o immediate be protect ono enu na omuye e wo Ghana
okay
enu na omu Africa kro nyina Togo uko enu na Africa ko nyina eye enu ti u pese sa de no be change a be dwani the base na ekoto papa na nsisaye mbra ono peninu Kennedy ono si se o say mimi ndibi e ma wu ndibi because se president nwamu ndibia eye den na wo vice president wetimi edi den na MP minister wetimi edi
ebia ne se eye present asew edin koto gihoka e ka ho a mukwaje private man sika edekutu akai
what omo risika no ina wo ho akoko do ti ho ni weinu e wo gihoko wa bo company no for so sana omo ayedi omo ye minister omo si sans secretary ebi mu kra challenge say party no stay in opposition even 20 years kra omu was come di be campaign eye dey mani ba sa me wa 2016 year ba no omu mu bi na ka kra omu ni bi na Kennedy na ema omu ka adopt a polling station na omu bi omu ni ska omu di be campaign e wo constituency ye mu bi e na ye adopt a polling station e na ye bo omu ma mu win seat ene omo bedani bilonia omo yire mu ma brochi na so mu be ye shopping na obi sa wo be bi so mu se we nanu na oniska ye mu bi ye sa force from abrochi di baye di be cheye e ma ye chiche ma omu ansa no mu di koye campaign ene ni ma eko school e wo America bisa wu TV le ja bisa wu de bia wo to aba ma obi papa e konya japade da be na wo be to aba e be boa wo a ensisan e be ba usu san be kan Ghana japade no bi ye wo oyelo de bia ye to oyelo wo e wo Eastern region crown Western region so Eastern region crown omu nya bibia wo ho Western region omu nya bibia wo ho ye obuasi gold fish say ye catch also obuasi ye too good more than 300 years ni obejedi
David.
Fini krono e krono ye tantan she nanu bibia when ta atomic nuclear blast ya ekum krofo no ukai sapo boxer nuclear blast ya ekum krofo na say oh
o de mekai o de enko
mekai e to agudi wo hwe village nu na eda ho ye catch you say a millions of dollars and a free sa e krom ho every each day e kwama no ne obejedi e ye adentina ye benifo no omu bokro na brosa but bebre so omu akosu abrochi o omu hu de we abrofofo no se ahihye omukro e ye den na mu bedru Ghana mu ntimi ye mukro sa e na krono eni kata hihye ni proye e na mu dia doko krom to classroom debia mi brother o kan say o si answer na e kronu be sisano ese say yen sha from kindergarten yen sister yen status school from kindergarten Na yen start enkache nkola na omo kindergarten say uwia sika obi uwia aban sika upo krono wa ha ema obi ewu ewo hospital ebema omo be ye steady because krono no does to the sense say obi a person obabu nu nua ewo kwa ye wo obi a person obabu nu nua adenti mani ba sa se wu ni omo adwuma na se wu kanu kra promotion a ye kan promotion nya da hwe de dan pare di be ye police service dan pare hwe dan pare omo ye constable omo ye mpenifo na esese omo tama so se oba promote omo wan promote omo wa ko promote junior rank na omo di nsemboni na omo ye wenu mano no wa ba promote omo asen mpenifo no ene di chaos aba police service no. What you say? Natural say, nkrofo na se so mba ye adwuma no omo wo ho but enam kata hihye ni proye no nti obi be kwakọ we mu the life of mpenifo we mu ena omo kotua anaska anase manase azuri na wa setting ni anu up na wa ye investigation na o de guna ni masi na ya fa so dia promote onu na obeda ni IGP obeda ni IGP na adwuma na obeye o obebe krono keke obenya nhu ta keke
ya ekrono de ekmaka apiate
enunti upese ekrono be dani na se japadi a ewo krono mu koko a ewo krono mu at least ubako school at least obetumi anu milo ewo school obetumi adu jani papa ewo school feeding misi brother base betu aba papa because abana obetu no enu na betu de dia wu pese umbada achi eko hweye mami mu a omuton ade ewo odwom yenni eni we bia adwom no hyi sesi a yenni social security bia betumi abo mu enso uye abantimi ye hwehwe se mami foi omutimi di 1 cedi a day etimi di social security na se bibi tu omu a atorenti bi tu omu a omi betumi amma omu sika bi e bi aso omu asin sa na ye no abrochi enso omuntimi nye mami foi betua 1 cedi no obi bedina SIC ho no be di sika no obi be fa sika no e di aye ni japade problem be si ye be kwa check office na sika ni ho ye be ka say order from above abe sika ekromu aye too corrupt enti ye penia corruption embonu kronfo entiminchi kronfo because okochini ni kronfo na so man adamudi eti say kama wo fie na se kronfo ba wiade se kama ni poa na ke se kronfo no oni kama no omu ni twakan de se kama no ampo na kronfo no timi wiade na hu se kama no waje adamudi enu na ekosu between NDC and NPP ma media ma din kan ka kire abe ku se mama mahama ebeyi onti kutre because the anti of the box site you know he box site no di maninua ansa na ofri abemu MPP ba ye no ye gi free Ibrahim Mahama nsem di ma abrofobi on loan oba ye no wan say wasandi box site contract no di maninua biem wasandi black volta no e di apim so ama no miwa no answer na contract obi be ye be award contract no ese contract no enfa parliament committee ye publish wo paper mu omo se fata so omo benya contract na parliament atina so ayen hihye se okay ye who we document ni mu edu o se fata se obeji sa contract yi na mama no hihye ya odi be di contract no so we dey ankoye sa wo handpick na di contract na ma we sa dia no e conflict of interest me mi dresse ya gi contract free bro ni nsem e di ama bibini but ss enfa the right channel nyese we ye president yanti ya gi contract from Bonini nsem ya di na di asha nsem straight there be enko parliament committee na enfa hihye no mu so that ye hu say baby ade no kono Ghana benya mfaso so se me nua bibini nya sika e boya bi ebema ye kro no be koso but Omo fa sika na omo nya no enfan create more job man the youth. Nye se omo nya sika na omo di akoto private jet front e wo ye 3 so debi ukronfo e na ye kaya ye won kan. Omo ni baby da o. Oti bonso e na akosi dan e di ma omo se at least edo anajo a omo timi mpe baby a omo di omo tribesi e na ukrom ni fulani slave queen akobu sadani na 10 etubu. At least what ye bibi na yen ka say at least what ye bibi ama ukronfo wo de yen pesa mo ye men yen man Ghana fo na wo de ukronfo no ye bibi ma omo keke na yen hu na yen ka say oh why ya de yen nim say utimi ye bi but baby ade na duru no obi abet bisa question say wo brother Amba Power obet me to second private because first private jet na uto ye no that time na wo brother wo power. Second year who sound to it now brother of power. And Ghana for be that question because a come dinipa e wo krono a krona ye she because he can ni boys bottom a juma ni ho e nunti na oba hu Ghana ni o Libya e ye juma power pa e Libya o Qatar o Kyrgyzstan e bi mu wa e wo ti se Sri Lanka ni na e ye juma Sri Lanka mi wa no Sri Lanka for na fa nsusu e ba bo chi wa hai enso ye nkrofo e ko Sri Lanka mi wa no ja nyame adi wiase agudie nyina di ache Ghana e ye den na ye kunfo etimi to free Ghana e ko Sri Lanka anase we se omu ko ye juma na treu se krono no katahihye no amma mpanifo no kwan se omu ntimi fa hihye pa enhye kwan mu so that obi a oye investor na se oba investi a obetme investi abia juma ama Ghana fo no anya bia ye.
Okay.
Enu na omunye, enu na Kennedy person yeah, they are dunking up. Enu quand il sait Kyrgyzstan ni Libanon ni oui war countries pe o manu duani.
Okay.
Ça faut me dire maintenant.
On me soma me. Mazadan.
Kafo.
Adan kaya kemo.
Oh, daddy, I'm coming.
Okay.
And I'm eating this.
Okay. Sisia.
Na data mana fo bi e kasa no o ka simbi o si obi e ye de e pachew.
Pendifo bi ahase e frefre. Na omo ntimi frɛ direct o, omo frefre si nkofo so.
Na me ba sampanyifo no omo ka MPP kuro no ho ana.
Omo ye MPP mu abrane kra, mpanyifo power MPP mu.
Me ba cho tama na aburanya no mo so camera si omo so no mo okuro mu a.
No mo ho pa.
Ade no mo kan.
Omo anka hwe.
So for tis as we are suffer me am kwa na chef mo na me so ma akoye ni bi pa me o se ye na nya ne ya. Yes we akoye ni bi pa. Yes no.
Na omo tie, omo de ko si obi so say enka konfa opani sa opani per se enka honorable Adwasafo Napo Chairman Sabonsu ne omo ma kan kan ho no Ketiamon mo no kan kan ho no enka ono be hosi sa meeting na wa settle problem be o ena ni pakwa ka kire ni say honorable Kende ono be any problem hom na hu so no problem o ma kasa
Dinu kura wo bori nyina nyansani ba kokora ni.
Oh,
Masada. So ma me nchira wade.
Former majority leader in parliament.
Me see wanu kura no ye panyin no wajimi che nkwala no. Sa papa no. Ya mi hu ni TV so ababia TV no bia wo bia na matwem. Ya mi TV kura no madum no. Onka no kura ba akosi. Ti na me so wo nimu nyansa. Anka wo papa panimu a wote parliament Ewura Ken to etna parliament 24. She means I what 20 is a difference 4 years, one term. And ka BBC party no mo no. Even nka yi omampanyin Kufuor no omampanyin Kufuor do firi wa nka majority leader ona wo. E dey na wo se nka we. Wo na wo se wo do na sifo. But wo timi tra radio so say diken atem. And then the old person could be now win me. Obi a yebie ne tiri so yekotra ne fi. Obi a wabodam osono nim nyansa che no no afere ye organize ko ne fi. Tafu enyame awo fa ne fi nkrama ne ho ana. Me say ka o ma body guys no mpie. Mpie kukuru na ka o ma nkrama no mewe.
And ma yeni aveto nkrama akogu ho. Yepe word one
sa monye ne sa mai.
Aye.
So beduru ho nye nipa ne pam ho.
Yeah.
Nkrama ne pam ho no gane. Ndi o ba obebo asobo. Ntinu mo obi asobo. Safo se mi hunu sa tape no a empanyimfo bi ti se
omde opare ansa ne attachment nyina kan ho. Se kom
attachment KT Hamo he me so obi a de anya me ya se KT Hamo. Edana lawyer Raf e kan no. Utimi se wodi yaw pa se wo KT Hamo. Ma Christy etimi blow breakfast our office. Na utimi di Canada atem. Hey. Are we ase na duru ba bi sa. Na sisi mo pese mo dane no ti se kane ne yekochi to no na e de ahoma so ne na ne ya twini mu a na wo hini ani age. Ta no be so mo ye wona boke ho. Mo di na temawi. Onfa ne we de mra na onfa me di campaign ni mo je power ni wi a masa e di na temaka Ewura Ken mi huni sa di wi bi pass we di enu e be ye me ya papa me se me tia no na MPP no safo me do ma pass o me di adwuma ni che MPP
yeah san na ma wonsa kwa no no de yeah
yes me do ma pass o me di twa de no me do no se yira ho me bobra ma me ti se MPP egu a e shata de fita kuma kokko akoda nyame ase amunumuni
ha
yes no kra na me ka chiro
o party no
me se egu a me shata de fita ato akokko anu awe akoda nyame ase avo o de na woni Ghana ha o ene ma nkrofo we di aye wona bokan no de mu no TV so no ne social media kakra bi o ya ase ona bokan ya wadi party na chi abra efiri omampanyi Kufuor person 96 enu mpukura dubu ahe adonate ni sika de aboa party no a besine 28 aye to opposition 2016 emeba power se Kufuor adu yisu Ewura Ken ase obi a se bi oniba na wanya baba akon na ne bana san yira sana na wona bokan na MPP aye na atene se krakra itimi faka no kwa no organize boys omo be hwe ballot box nyina na moteto na papa yi de yansa ne nani ede na ho de abo ene apota manafi odi bombi dia yesi dedi o ye kwata ye ma amfa nsa nto ayo wani gina nchen avire mo pembenyu fa no anka party ni mo no nka hwan na Ewura Ken ko be pamu bia nka Kufuor adu tuwe ko ayo frɛ wona bokan nka wona bokan konko
abeko
but otifi awaye no ho panyimbone aye nkole twitwa nanka ohwe ma ye de gu siribam na nkwala no twe wɔn ho so wɔn kɔ aba okɔ yi bi wei nti ne ne ntimi mfrɛ wɔn aboken Kufuor te Ghana ha no wɔfrɛ former MCs current former MC ne penso former ministers so wɔn kɔto abɛnti aka ne di ɛda yɛ to aba wie no so ohwɛ TV a ogyina puppet no so hwɛ nnwom a no wɔbɔ no wɔ nsa ani agye ka ne di alusu na wobɛtena so no so wobɔ bra papa ɛna wɔ finance minister anko wɔ yare ka saa bere wɔte Ghana adwudwo no ho wɔte aburukyiri awɔ kwabena ne wi kwabena ne tim sika bi a wɔnya bi na wutimi ma Ghana ka no for data usuban bɔne ne mabrabɔ bɔne a mobɔbɔ no Ghana nti ɛnɛ o finance minister untimi ntra Ghana wɔte aburukyiri ɔmra wɔ so wɔ yare safo ɛnɛ debate about me no kasa wi ana akura nipa 5 na abɛgye forms no bi wɔn akɔfeli ɛde abrɛm wɔn register na kakran nduru sa afiwi nkɔ awie no na MPP ne NDC na debate abɛkata wɔn so mpanyinfoɔ na wɔn ayi wɔn ho sɛ yɛkɔ dwato a yɛkɔ kyɛwpa no mo nkɔla ne bi yɛsi efuro bi de ɛdeɛ sɛ political sɛ patricio sɛ hɔn ni young gay bi a wɔn no afi kura no wahunu dross hyɛ no ɔno timi bɛtena social media ba omi adeɛ yɛde no bɛkɔ akɔsi so ɔbɛwɛn ni mo hyɛ dɛm no a mo twa gadwo pakyɛw sɛ yɛnkɔpɔ na abokɛ sɛ deɛ mo nkra maama no so kyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo kyerɛ wɔ bɔkyi a nkra maama ona abokɛ kasa na wɔn kasa ayɛ no ada no wɔn mo tipaeɛ
ɛno deɛ saa
ada no wɔn asɛna na ada no wɔn kokora na ɛda wɔn mo tirim senka papa no kora bie na no akasa MPP no menyo bi am sɛ nka wɔn pɛ kyɛn sɛ wɔn kasa ayɛ kora
yeah no correct
yes
no correct
wɔn pɛ kyɛn sɛ wɔn kasa ayɛ ɔno so wɔn kasa ɛna obehu no social media bi a wɔyɛ free ɔnam ne mega ne factories na ɔnam na wɔhwehwɛ ne nnwuma because ɛno na ɛboa no ɛgya abo si MPP baeɛ wɔanya contract nti na wɔyɛ dwɛ ɛna MPP ne hɔ biem nti wɔyɛ n'adwuma no wapɛ ne sika na MPP medi aban na 2000 na ɔmampanyin Kufuor baeɛ na MPP mu hwan na abɔ bra a na ɔde ne sika sponsor MPP ɛkyɛn Yewura Kennedy wɔnkyerɛ me Kofi Dwuma no na mo tete Italy Apple na mo tete oketi ha mo na awen Siemens na ate magazine Loto case bi nesi ayi hota kwa makro onumu na wote na akiri ukoye people teacher ubenya MPD ya onkwa na nyina no ye de o man sika na etu aka o mo obra bia unni one factory kura na ye adwuma ma odididi
but otimi talk $300,000 so
o na so obeto ye ni Ghana ha no mo na that time ayi wo majority leader omukoto nkonwa free China de bai na carpenter fo ni Ghana ha enema bi se nyina nti no mo peka na asem no Hosken o ma mo nkoto sa nkonwa ne mabra ye wo carpenter fo papa wa ha o man ma betima ye udi ani mu koto de begu $21 million koto de begu parliament ni say what ye nyamai tine obe prese kanma because they be waduro no omani ana he kafo am kan sem chiro MPP fo ana anwene say 2024 won be ko opposition ti ahoboa pa na o se nko wo mo ye pa na o mo di bo ma no koro no ni fu wo mo antimi ti ne ato wo mo kra na o mo nya ye na ya asa ti ne hwetia wo mo tiam Ketia omutim nti na ne yemfa ba omi amra ono de ono ye de ni bidi no wi na ye be ye se do mat no ibie pun na ne de na atwitwiri so ne ewura dan ni ono no mbetimi no nti yemfa ono mra kan de ye ntimi no papa no ne tan nyina ni but obi a wo man no ho adwempa na wo do ne man no Nyankopon ne bidi papa na sem aka na sem ama no
sa
Sabu yade ya kikurum ha NDC omo tra opposition 8 years Abe na ati say Sami Jam feature dollar da. And so ye to aba wie ya we ni afe no. Bie ni ka ma no yi dollars no ka bi ma agrada. Eno na yewura ka na atena se no wahunu se wie mu nyina ye kro no aye bo man no ama na youth no ibre. Obi awie university. Akoyi jeans be for go bag. Uti adwuma ma no aba won tade wa ha wo. Ubebu sa no wa graduate. Ke Ghana ha wonya adwuma nye. Enso obi to opposition no no ni one cedi and wonya dollar e check go ye na to good board wa no. He pay $1 billion 10,000 Ghana cedis a month. Can it is ka 1 billion. And what
100,000 cedis.
Yeah, 100,000 Ghana. Na allowance is my or just says ka we am fie nine. Ade di adwuma no we. Ana I was sorry no papra Ghana nyina ayi ewura kotugu. What the office keke say yes if me ento good nkoto. Oji 1 billion 100,000 Ghana. The teacher ni achira de mfie miensa ebisi ne. Na say ya teacher fo a omo chira de na na akufu ado pen so be 3 years ni ebi no pay the chi sene. Am I? So yanya obi akoto good $20. Your mama buy ne MC ni DCs. Na say no market to 5,000 and then what they do 35,350 from 50 million to 350 million. As koko kuani eti se hwidwa aboso eti me maame akuede wa krom potiri krom ankara na ya kare ni koko enya sika ntuaneka omaya yetimu na MPP ni NDC di yetimu nti wa wo wadwunye wo so obeyi oman ni ye ma wo ma
enye o microyana obi abebo Ghana kro no ekonaduru so akwaje naduru na entokwasi na Ghana esa tiska akofa no abra Ghana mante ne mabawa akoka same omine so a omuntimi nyawo akwanya mfama afi
omunya akwanya mfama na sabu se odwiri we no nyina na wanhwe ya wa no be pase nka soja for no kran tutu meyeku na yensa omusa me di man so because omoba wia Gracia assemble ni ho minister Lancruise ni ho ene Burkina hwede akoye ana say Ghana for ye free he ko fan tosi ai Burkina poni o me makoho be imprensa e poni Burkina omuyi wo mo niam de free Ghana na uduru ha wo maye be ti se de na nko mambanye kufo ye bo akra no ho ene wo mo habo udu ka no wura ma akoye du ti ni wopi Burkina otrapaga na wo ko Burkina omo tutu dams ewo kwano so bebre na omo de yemfuo eti hama bawumi aka kire se one village one dam musa se wo hene abura kura wentimentu bi Palugu dam a wo koya me nuanu musebufo de adu omo niam waje sika de di ene wo wia no ho anadwo ne koyuko enso obene nam ho na ndisi fo de ache no because of say omo so be wia bi edi nti omo no nya kwan ba se de be no mo ho ntwiro mtene ene yenya aba wo nya no mfa no ni na ye nuanom Afrigana ha kofa ntosi Burkina na akwamukafo akukum wo abraye wa asase Ghana ha se ututu dan a wodam mfimfini kura ututu kura na se wode panche so ho ebi fifi o maya nyame esira isi enso ye nikandifo papa tinde ye maye ho so a dua ye di yesim kura no na ye kofa firi beebi kawuro ye kofa firi Burkina Mali o maya nyame esira yin ndi safo Nyankopon na aka ye wuro utibo zo akoma and what did the base eba nti de beka ne se mo amowa amanone no mo kan kire mo busuafo no ma mo ma no wo musika se ene MPP NDC no mo nya akiridi omo medwan the base na yemfa kandifo papa kandini papa wadwene o man ho nti wono no mo ma no contract na se sika ne ba odi bi si ayaresabia It is a Kadio hospital, the ma a soldier for us, will be a coma among them. And the four papa, or no, Yesicanoa, the Timisadi be mamma brofo, or better creatures, but top part the my union and my, they say, a die a call, Gina, Safo me no disika koma ya reform, Sada with you of our say. So we be probably under and papa solo on your day. Chance or bet that form. I was saying, you krum her. And I your mamma, but catch it as a free SHS said, Biano Kran and Kanama and now by a Buzazen Kolana Dian and it is say. TMP and DCD. And you're my 4 tantan say, ya, no betray a wapa. A Japadi or Mandia man, or more weird, ya. Now, I dare by crying, I am a Dennis. Omu be win so I had a phone the cool when they are named the pa because Ubo Marco Rose in a mitrialka. The beach is in this stroke, and as I did be to no more one man who was so sad, you know, what there's you. See, come we in, you know, we are there, and media mouth. And maybe treat your moon in a kawamba one. Cause no more mamma and see a penny a bread. See, dear, do one a penny. A clear being so see and pet. See, before quite be so. Yes, you quite. Near the Oma for one penny, because on no bar, if in your beauty. Dear, the sandy pan beba. Any and no. I didn't cancel move for penny no mercy. We did matem. I know ya. Was who Jimmy Crass or bedroom any MPP, and then who would be doing to me, they were didn't know. What Edisi come out was a corridor, brewer discard. Man so quine, a better send I empty man, you won't to me what discard. In this apple, sorry, the person making an answer, the base yapa. Me saying there, or more for more police secretary. Savo, whom you are named son, that police secretary and intimate me. But the gentleman market twice, it make us a last born was SS1. So we school, no man, yes, he come for them to come, my baby, I'm away, be a Juma Ben obey. When you're Juma, you're Ghana. And then to say, you know, I am for Yahoo, dance, Abri, and support to the beast. I'm an anya, na uncle, for you, a Kennedy, they be dear new. Now, we say, our woman or man, a be dear new. Am I datching? So for you, watching your mother, mobile. The net, I mean, fair, might be was social media. Or say, soon, a real moon. Nipa or man, or say, economy, general, so victim of war, man, bear 85%, any Ura candidate upon. Now, for me, this I would do any best and do. Now, some of Papa can say, 2028 will be a very near banner. So far, our monomerages and numbers and that, when you June born. Okay, creatines, you see one numbers. The young one, so also been pass a candidate to a man of Konya, so now so 1 for MPP tickets in a coin, a berenini, a bebamuso, I mean. Set your act here, who I beg you any basic, because Yami obey the or the friendly person. She say, Yen, so young, ya juni, na manya me as one can have memoir, a dinner me hamo.
Sir.
Yes, a dinner me hamo. To say a mass idea and so a brum you soon. The idea could grow near her, they need sika. Me, a Vianamic, I may say, the base t shirt banner handed to this Cramentimant of Quran, better bear 20. May you mark to 20. Now, maybe a critique fit club for boys and girls, CPC. Because here they be able to know the numbers so a debate amount for free MPP near DC. You saw me from the American.
Okay.
Is that for? Yes, sir. Then penny for bit is a coffee, man, no more now, or mono. Or my do a man is cana. Your mamma a true or my boy for. When you are more monk them. Now, yes, sir, you would can. You see, to winning Kanamaya Safo. One starting could be new gates and another more bodyguards and control them. Uboma Kramana Babio.
What's it, Mazana? What's it?
You no big hour.
What's it?
Me say, me say, say, honorable Ning Kramaya, Momo dia, Amon Kramani bingu gate nano. That body guys no moving on abono, Ubi uncle send them. I said, Chairman Sanomo Kono Bumwa, then Kramana be home.
I didn't.
No, mamma, quab. Oh, no, mamma, quabba. No, my do when Kunyawa, Momra Metra, you could free you, Rabba. Just I know Mocatre. Say you would not, or what damn with Jimmy. Na any dinner tin na so yan kwasiafo ka na bro nye so TV ne kene na da me were ho ya me hu se ba omi ayi nipa fun ani tiri mo de a wo sa ya abase bone ye da obi na no ka kire se ma mo hwe o mo hu di atem no nto abantia no ono na ne ti da ballot box na che se wo ti de ko ka no ka o ti de abro nye ka o ti yes, I'm here. Kunuka or Tidy Chamens, attach your money, Menina, Baumiati, as we are near Nano. And that let's set a dear Nanu D. Eura Baumiatum on a boken, a pamon free campaign. So, this is half a panning. Nanoya, the diatum. See, the Jilis Eura candy, Namena Becono Quamana. Our cocoa crowns where we. And then I want to muntimin qualify. And how which means I will cook and fear, I hope as will be new and nimino at the wako. Will be new and nimino at the wako can fee. Tavo, Chamensa, majority leader, former. Address half. I never crown or no woman, you think will be do and nimino at the wako who will fee. So many years no super morning and then I am say. If you can't what in the baby on a name a new muscle, and I need dinner chinso, yeah, near Jay, and the journey the base, and the can be
unt menen a man of crasso can say, I can't say, on the honorable connecting in answer, or a trouble my honorable canoe. We Jimmy for. And quite a fun about trouble my honorable can. And then say, and cause I want to trauma honorable can and when ya. Some cause I want to see a groupie any the base, Anna.
And
almost almost said dainty.
And yes, I've won in your 1 PP. That young Quasia for you the base.
I want to catch us a Okotua Bama, honorable can, Nina Chita for Nina and Quasia for. And Yakoto Abanasuno, and Quasia for Kotuma, honorable can. And then yes, I forgot to my Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So you're to Abanawi. Now, can the Tita for no young Quasafon, a group is a way a Jimmy Fokua. Then yes, I would come with the crowd, the circle, I am with the pussy, a Jimmy for the free. Anna
Sape
and Tiafi almost soon now, if free.
Most soon, any day. Ah, most said it. Now, with him, and no more friends, I do so. And I will me and young Kabum. And I will me and young Kabum. Me call a friend and me was as empty before more corner. So I may mention out of what, or must said down my Bible boy ready. And I mention no for nay, Ufurukum for almost obey said down almost over corner. I think Kabumona more print, I say, my baby. Yen Kabumono, a dear Nessia, Yen Kabum. Young Queen. But you would have can mean an intimacy and young Kabum. What was a part and more permanent free? Oh, permanent free. You know, one in them more to say, and Missing comes up one by a match today. You are more kind, Moana, Bibi, my Osa was be out by apples, and what do we all day?
There you want a book. Made a mere dint me jata.
Ah, okay. And you're afraid that Uncle Misery attitude, dear me, you mean now 1, and then what? Indeed, there you run it. Oh, Amo hamo to amo ham na se kufu ado tuhui former president. Na se nyesu bambone ni adwombone a wo de adi ewura kena nka BBC nke chopo na ofro mu nyina transparency num ni nyina na matra se ankampu da to a wo na wo de to ewura kena ni na so ne on wo papa pen mu utifi ye kwafa ho na ekopu obi foforo wo ntimenka me de se dwa to ni BBC wo hene ba akoso wo manhia me ye na dwuma mo pam ayi wo pam wo. Ene de base mu no mahemfo ye petro muni eti krom ha ma ayi aboranya we ya wono ban pipi mu na nse ye sha se na titu na aboranya we ban pipi mu na nse ye ya bedidi mochi amani park aboa na mene wono wanya sika nti no otimi ka kire ye wura doctor na ne se onimu nyansa no mo munimu nyansa na connect meeting Jesus Christ aboranya di doctor na ne atam. Hey, na mo to ho na mo hwe.
Mo de.
Because of say or come mo candidate. Mo de. Na we have a catch say nka mo. Go bi uni mza boni mu o kra Bible say wo yeti ahon konkron on pancho. Boni bi ho sa. Wo yeti ahon konkron obaye boni bi abi nyame no say hon konkron boni ti ahon ade Bible say yam pancho da. Ebi ni ni say you wura kan ni doctor na no be yo manyu so mo koto abade amaba o me nko da be nya ne aye se ba o mi awe ni aba me nko frasa house akwa we ni ti se de adrom na to toba ho uka no no ete frasa house no na ebe control nipa nkeda na atemu dansi insi wi asense dikovi ye wa kan on kana come and train yam ye kura yam peso obeka kasa sisi
yeah
onye ne juma ne enyi debis bere no so a ye ko akofa nde na ba
then they open
yes oh me say ye be so an say kan ne itimi so a obi say wo pompo be di hini wo si eye busu apanye de obi di ampa na busu na yire no ne ye de na di sabi pepepe ne ye de be ye wuraken cause ye ya boa ye ho ne ye ba ena ye no ye ntile nkurusa mu ye nam fom ye te pragem yi ye hwe ne ye sori ye nim campaign ye chen mu amomo tete mo lan kurusa ye be ya che o ade ye be kan so no o ma ye be o mo no a eto bibi mo mu di ye be kan o be fa 2028 ni bi me say 2028 abano do be wi ni abano kura na wi a ayi ne manduru 4 million because say we be nya 6 million they say the base aba ye ji we dey half ye ji we dey half na 4 million na be duru na ye dey awe ni aba
that's
digo vi ami fama no si bi na me nua bi obi ka
that's masadan
na menchia malizi ebi obi a se mechia na dey maintain nka na menchia masa
omunyina ajo
me bra no zo a o se fa phone bre me no o se mechia
Jimmy on so hwe
yeah yes o se mechia no bibiri e dey wo Ghana ha e be si bia no e jinam
that's
our party no so dey say nya akono because party am be registration from first March this ne police say bi abeduro okra no obi ani ho chese mo party no nya akono bi me say o mampanyi kufuo party ofi oni nyame nya adwuma why
na also ni nyame ntra masadan e da said de bia e bo punuma o GSO masadan eni JCOP na fefobia member eni etom kan yentie we mra
de atembibia e woma kofobia sabi issue mpo ko ntumi nshai what we job bia but enye esota me so obi gira de abi delegates here about omo koto ye that omo say omo ne nya adwon de okan we said the okan so the yuma da no omo pra adwuma so omo nya adwuma sisi omo nya adwuma no nti omo epe asem for that nemum atembibia course no
Bill Dino Timbia, Biano, I can bet you will be on a fair share. We are on a fair share. And it'll be very painful to them. They will suffer that immediate penalty for it. Yes. I'm telling you, I can tell you with that I can tell you.
Oh, lawyer, and I'm not going to say Dr. Lodge Mamadou Baumia on the podium, say. So be can be Etia will be so be a BBT will be
will be deep with you. Now say a pile will be clean. Now we are not about finance, not tapu shoulder, no matter myself, any reconciliation. When I say the face is the fire, you may define a reconciliation, sir. I never be defined. And young father, sir. You may define a reconciliation, sir. Reconciliation is a big team to say, will be found free and people who come here. But we are being a fair share of what will be. It's a reconciliation, idiot. You may define it. You accept the definition of the serum. They don't comply with it.
There's a young showdown with Mukwai.
And yes, a reconciliation definition. Omodia Banana Nature say you emphasize on it and then expatiate on the definition. I'm an eye.
First, a bear say,
but say, reconciliation definition. You bet expatiate on it. We redefine it. Come on. We are better than over there. Like, come on. It will be a kind of common to you. It will be a personal office, a dick at the money, you'll be all kind of common to you. I think there will be any monopoly over it. And will be a reciprocal of a thing. And in some area, you know.
Lawyer, tell you, we can yen and Crawford, my woman can ya no cresse.
On 10 who take it. Mamma play media. On 10 who take it. And on 10 Obia, when you're what did not think let me tell you something. My brother, Obia, yourself is stupid to come out. So, Ukwako Jina, baby, a catch you busy a pike and cream. Now, could you not play Dr. Bobby fear enough? No pino a tapu shoulder. You are happy? Oh, please. You ain't trust her, please. You ain't trust her. Me go for me court. Let me say, you defend discussion and mouse at time. But so, no court. Why?
Stay a while longer. Moyi Baumia.
Or hear Strong Voice Network. Unia or Hinako Savin. So subscribe, so best subscribe. Memory message is Akanafi. Yamfa and sorry. Or say good evening, Safo said to Pukuna the buy or say the base Ghana first. Yeah, that's it. Nanama J or say Honorable Ken is a visionary. Ghana needs him. Yeah, that's it. Phobia member TV or say fantastic. Yeah, that's it. Say the Georgie Koplo Ama. I say good evening, Safo. Yeah, that's it. Portia, I say greetings everyone on this platform. Yeah, that's it. I am God ambassador. I say true talk, my brother. Yeah, that's JY Adam. Also, Honorable Ken is coming. God bless Honorable Ken. Yeah, that's it. JY Adam will say the base Ghana first. Yeah, that's Teddy Jones. I say good evening, Safo. The base. Yeah, that's it. Also, bet me Edo comment by back in Kidem. I had a document in Bessie, never more who suffer. So subscribe, your best subscribe. No, I say, Edam, I made my son of pa, a beside Boaquemo, Yakramo.
The bass Ghana first, the bass Ghana first. In the heart of our land, a rhythm starts to beat. A call to every woman, every man on the streets. Arise, arise, arise.